And let me show you how to create this strobe effect in Adobe Premiere Pro in few minutes. Okay, for the purpose of the tutorial, let's quickly go straight into getting it done. Just like I said, this strobe effect is not just only for text. You can use it in any scenario of your choice. As far as you really understand what you want to do, you can as well use it. You can use it for even some kind of spark effects in Adobe Premiere Pro like this, like to just add some flavor to your video or effects and all of that. But as for the purpose of this, you're going to be using it to create a subscribe blinking effect, and then maybe if time permits, we'll do some few touches around as the case may be. So this is actually a step-by-step explainer video guide for all editors using Adobe Premiere Pro. You could even if it is just your first time of laying your hands on the editing software, don't worry, you can actually do it, because this is actually for beginners, intermediate, and even pro that actually wants to add more effects to their effects pack. You are still free to so let's get it done. So the very first thing you need to do is to launch your Premiere Pro software just like this. Then you now go to this effects panel here, because make sure your window is set to all panels like this. You click on window, you go to workspace, you see all panels, so that you can actually pick any of the tools that you want to pick easily instead of switching to edit, switching to audio. Then you go to straight to, you scroll down to this effects as is. You see essential graphics like this. You select. Okay, now here are actually templates, but as in this case, we are not going to be using the template. So you just come to this T here. Can you see the text icon here, that this type tool? Click on it. You can either click on this type tool like this, or you just press letter key on your keyboard. And guess what? You are going to be set to type in a particular text of your choice. Okay, then you now click on this dark space like this. Let's take, for instance, you want to use it to create a montage. Like you don't want to add it on a you don't want to add it on a video clip or whatsoever. But if as in the case of creating something like the subscribe or blinking, you can as well, you just click on it like this on the screen like this. Then let's type subscribe. Okay, this one is showing green because I actually used green to work on a particular project earlier. So what you have to do quickly after typing like this is to adjust the size, since the size may not look as big as you want, or maybe it may be bigger than the size you want, depending on what you want at that particular point in time. Then you go back to essential graphics again, just like this. Now, can you see what you have typed? You see subscribe. Then if you want to make any adjustments to this very text, you just have to double click on this place where you can see it on this essential graphics. Here you can see edit now. You see now these gray lines that are covering it. It shows the sign of you can actually edit anything at this point in time. So you now go, you scroll down like this. You scroll down because there are a whole lot of adjustments here, but the one that we are going to be working with right now is this. Now let's work on the size first. Let's adjust the size. You click on this 100. As for me, I usually just enter numbers that I feel okay. It will adjust the size to the to a particular point that it will be okay. But let's say, as in your case, you can just hold and adjust manually as well to the level that you feel okay with. Okay, so as for the purpose of this very one, I think this is just perfect for the purpose of illustration. Then you use this align to centralize and balance it between the top, the down, and both sides. If you want to place it exactly at the center, you can just click here. You see now it has already been aligned with just that click. Then you now click on this align center vertically. You click on it like this, it will bring it to the exact middle of the clip. Now let's continue with the adjustment until we get to the actual point where we want. You still highlight like this, then you scroll down. Let's say we want to change the appearance. Let's change it to something related to the usual. You now click on this fill. Can you see? Click on the fill like this, and then you adjust. You can adjust as you keep adjusting. You see the colors also keep changing. Can you see? If you drag to this side, so now we are having a whole lot of green right now. So we want to change, let's change the color to white. So if you want to change it to red, you just come to this speaker here and then you adjust it to the downside. Now can you see red? Then the next thing is to drag here to the red side now and click OK. Now the text color is completely red. So for it to actually work alongside and perfectly with the strobe effect is to still highlight and change the stroke to white. You still follow same process, just like you change the color of the text, this fill color to red. You just come to this stroke now. You click you click on this red this black box where you can see this black rectangular box. Click on the box like this. It will take you to this page. Then you now adjust to the white side like this, and then you hit OK. Now the stroke has been changed to white as well. You still hit on the text icon, you still hit on the text like this, and then you go back to essential graphics again to make the final adjustment. Then you come to this background. If you want, you can add it background. If you want, you can also add it shadow, a little bit of shadow. Let's add it a little bit of shadow to this black. Then you're good to go right now. So the next thing now is the subject matter of the entire thing, because the reason I'm going through all these processes for you to actually get the accurate understanding on how to go about starting it from the scratch, either a beginner or a pro or an intermediate. Depending on or your level of editing, you can as well get this done in few minutes time, just like I'm showing you right now. So keep watching. So you now go straight to effects panel here. Here you can see effect here. Click on it and then you click here and type strobe like this. Now here is the strobe effect. Drag and drop it on the text like this. Okay, now you notice something. Immediately I drag the strobe effect to the text. You see that the text and everything about the text changed completely to white. That is to tell you that the strobe effect is really active at this point in time, because in some cases you may drag it and it may not take effect. The reason is because, well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that subsequently. So now you now hit the playhead to see what happens. Can you see? So this is just how simple it is to actually achieve the strobe effect. And if you actually find this video helpful enough, you can actually give it a like button and subscribe, and stay connected for more awesome content like this.